Each month, Kaulig Giving and Fox 8 will highlight people, organizations, and charities making a difference in Northeast Ohio. It's time to celebrate Cleveland's Own.
Hi, I'm Matt Kaulig. This month on Cleveland's Own, we hear from Elves and More of Northeast Ohio. Each year, this 100% volunteer organization adopts a special neighborhood to provide new bikes, tricycles, and the gift of joy for kids at Christmas. Let's hear from Brian and Tim with Elves and More.
The reason behind Elves and More was just wanting to give back to our community in some way. And Tim and I, when we co-founded this, were active cyclists at the time. And we heard about this gentleman down in Houston, Texas, who was doing something very similar, just on a much larger scale. And I thought, man, that would be a really great thing to do here. And Tim said, yeah, that would be a really great thing here. Why don't we do that?
Brian and I came up with this nutty idea to give 1,000 bicycles away to an entire neighborhood. And complete strangers showed up who have since become like family to us and helped us fulfill our mission of giving 1,000 bicycles away. And that was year one. Because we are a 100% volunteer organization, because we have so many of the goods and services donated to us, we're able to deliver 95 cents of every dollar back to gifts.
So you guys, to build 1,000 or 1,500 bicycles, you don't build them all yourselves. Like, do you get volunteers?
Tim and I only build one bicycle every year, and it's always the very last bicycle. So we rely on our volunteers. They come back year after year after year. So for this year's build, we'll have probably 550 people there.
If we had to pay for bikes to get moved from the West Coast to the Akron area every year, that would be very expensive. XPO Logistics has picked that up for like the last 10 years. In addition to that, every delivery, they supply trucks and drivers, which has been very helpful.
We really view these bicycles as a conduit to find an opportunity that they may not see in their own neighborhood. Where could they possibly ride their bicycle to? Is it an after-school program? Is it a mentorship opportunity? Maybe it's just an after-school job.
How do you choose a neighborhood? How big is the neighborhood? How many kids?
We've determined that 1,000 is just too much at one location. So we've split that up into traditionally 500 neighborhoods. When we think about a location, Tim and I will talk about, where haven't we been to yet? We'll start to talk with the local police departments. And we always ask about, where are you having the most calls? Because poverty traditionally follows crime. And those are the locations that we want to be able to pinpoint.
Where are you giving the bikes away
we can't
this
tell you.
season?
We can't tell you that.
Is it a secret?
It is a secret.
Is it really?
It is.
You just show up?
We just show up. If we announced that we were going to be delivering bicycles to this neighborhood, we would have so many kids there that we wouldn't hit the demographic that we wanted.
We show up blowing horns on trucks. We're usually led by a fire engine. We just stop at an intersection, open up the backs of trucks, start putting bikes on the ground, and hand them out to every family that shows up with kids.
So if they have disability or they just can't ride bikes, what do you do for them?
So we will provide some other gifts for them. Children who are just too young to ride bikes, infants, we have gift boxes for them as well.
How can Fox 8 viewers get involved?
By easily going to our website, clicking the Join the Team button. They can make a financial contribution, and then they can also register to become a volunteer. People ask how we measure success in Elves and More, and it's difficult for us. When we deliver a bicycle, we're not getting people's names, their ages, where they live, so we don't have really data to back up a success, right? So Tim and I have always said, in our mind, the success is when we have recipients come back and want to be part of the organization.
To learn more about Elves and More and how you can support a cycle of caring for our neighborhood kids, visit elvesandmoreneo.org. To nominate a person or organization for an upcoming episode of Cleveland's Own, visit kauliggiving.com/Cleveland's Own. Make it a great day.